The reason I'm teaching you, I want you to tame them. Untamed. Untamed. U-N-T-A-M-E-D. To tame something is to contain something. To prevent something from outburst or to spill, isn't it? Something that is untamed is out of control. Characters that are out of control. That if you allow it loose in relationship, you allow it loose in marriage, the love the person has for you will die instantly. And some of you don't know that love dies in marriage. It does. I want to start with the man. I talk about the man, I talk about the woman. First, I want to talk about the man. What men do that kill love for? What men do that kill love in the heart of their wives? Number one, are you ready? A man, you can't tell his. Are you ready? A man, you can't tell he's wrong without him turning it to quarrel. A man that you can't tell he's wrong without him turning it to quarrel. There are people you can't tell them they are wrong. Once you tell them you're wrong, you are ready for fight. If you have that character, you can't survive in marriage. Any person staying with you is just managing you. A man that you can't tell he's wrong without him turning it into what? Quarrels. Number two, a man you can't make see reasons. A man you can't make him see reasons. Before you talk, you know what is in your mind to tell you. He will not even allow you to finish. He does not see reason with anything you say. Such attitude kills love in marriage. It makes the woman, come on, this one no be. Make her just stay because of my children. Number three, a man that watch you fix your car. Since I married, I've never fixed my car. It's once I went to mechanic, my husband traveled. Nobody to drive the car to the mechanic. I called the mechanic, the number was not going. My husband told me, drive the car there, park it and leave. During our leadership summit, the man of God said it here, true or false? A man that watch his wife fix his car, there will never be love in that marriage. A man that watch his wife buy petrol that is used at home or diesel used at home, there won't be peace in that marriage. The man ought to buy the petrol, buy those things, and make life comfortable for the family. Moreover, that is the reason the woman is answering your surname. The reason in answering your surname meaning take over. All right, take over. A man that watch his wife fix his car, buy petrol or diesel use at home. A man that watch his wife feed him and his families, even his extended families. Right, Aaron. The woman feeds you, feeds your children, even feeds your extended family. And you see such one, see the woman will not be a good person. A woman that sponsors every project in the house. Major projects is the one that sponsors it. Because anytime they touch you, you say you don't have. But to drink, you have. Nkwobi, you have. Point and key, you have. To go for burial, you have. For occasions, you have. A man that watched his wife buy things to stock the house, repair or fix things in the house. When you see things go wrong, the man will, for instance, this is the only television your family is using in the house. This is how you know such men. This is the only television, the major television you buy. If the television is bad, he will pretend as if he didn't see it, he will pass. In fact, he will cover it and tell you, moreover, I'm not even be television. You must not be a television person. It's a serious shame. Chairs in the parlor will have problem. He will ignore it. The same chair will be in the house for 10 years, 5 years. It will not be changed. No. When a man does something, the love the wife has for him in the heart dies. The woman goes to buy fan. The woman goes to buy AC. The woman they try, because every woman believes in a home. She says that because of her children, she leaves everything to make the home. Once I enter your house, I will tell you who your husband is. I don't visit people's home. I don't really run ministry of visiting people's home. If I come to you, maybe once in 7 years, maybe in 10 years. Some of you have pastored you for 10 years. I don't know your house. Some of you have dedicated your house. I've not been there. So I don't run that kind of ministry. Using deliverance and prayer, disturbing, no. I don't run that kind of ministry. I respect myself, respect yourself. If there is need to come to your house, I will land now. But just passing, I just make I can't greet you now. We no get rice. No. I don't believe in such ministry. I respect you as a member. So what I was saying, the woman fixed virtually everything. Once I enter your house, I will tell you what your home is like. The man will drive a car of 5 million, but enter the parlor is thinking. The AC that is there is Belgium. Not Belgium just for now. Because let's just buy Belgium for now. Later we'll buy you Belgium. You have the money, but because your eyes is never in your house. And such men, they don't stay. Once they come, they're running out. As they're coming in, they're changing, they're running out. Because nothing to keep them. You see, a woman can stay in a house without television and with her children. She's okay. But a man cannot. A man needs comfort. So when you do this thing, you keep the love your wife and your children have for you in the heart. If you're watching me today, look at your house very well. You carry up outside projects, solving people's needs, but your house, your family is a mess. Your house is no place to be comfortable. How can a husband and wife, you end up to 500,000, 300,000, and there's no common AC in you and your wife's bedroom? How not they make love under heat? How do you enjoy it? Sweat romance. I'm your pastor. If I don't say it, nobody else will say it. I can't say more than that. We have children here. A man should do all he can to make his bedroom sweet, comfortable. Put perfume there. Instruct your wife what to do. There are some, get a television, hang it opposite your bed. That you and your wife can sit down in your room, gist, and use it to relax and cool off. Have something to gist about, talk about, laugh about. That's why the reason you run to a hotel, because those things are in the hotel. You can make your bedroom a hotel. Pastor Beverly knows what she's talking about. Instead of using green and purple bedsheet, insist on white bedsheet. So your bedroom will look like a hotel. Instead of abandoning your wife and your family, going out to spend what God has given you to take care of yourself and elongate your family. Create hotel in your bedroom. Tell your neighbor, create hotel in your bedroom. If you know those things you see in those 5 stars, 7 stars, create them to be in your bedroom. Put the perfume. After the time, do shh, you will release air. It will make you anywhere you are. You feel like to run back home. So a woman that fixes everything in the house and the man is there And even if you are the one providing the money, some things, use your hand and go and buy them. Yes, there are things you don't buy for a woman. If you want to make a woman happy, don't surprise her with these things. Don't surprise a woman with a gas cooker, or with a washing machine, or with a fridge or freezer. Take her there, let her buy what she wants. These are surprises that does not make sense. Take her there, let her use, because she knows what she wants. At times, I remember my husband, the first surprise he gave me, he wanted to buy gas. He bought the gas. The gas was there for 3 years. I didn't use it. One day he looked at the gas. He told me with tears. He said, this thing is burning. I said, I'm sorry, I appreciate it, but it's not what I want. It's not serving my need. That gas, because of the day he mentioned it, and I forced myself using the gas. There's a way I cook. So I don't cook like the way a normal person cook, because I'm a pastor. I'm a very busy person. I'm a pastor in the fellowship. I'm also a pastor's wife. Not just pastor's wife sitting on the chair, but acting pastor's wife. That's my kind of person. I don't cook the way you cook. I cook like a hotel. Once in a month, I cook. There's a way I cook. Except maybe just to make jollof fried rice, maybe all these Lebanese fried rice, all those small doesn't take me time. But the major basic food of Nigeria, I cook them to keep. So people staying under me, they can maybe pressure beans. You can see, then I can be able to meet up other things. So there are gases I don't use Oyibo gas for steaming food. It will delay me. I use industrial mass gas that will help me to cook faster. So find out what your wife needs. There are areas you don't surprise your wife. Please allow her to make her choice. If her choice is not good enough, educate her, but let it be her choice. If not, you will be the person. You will see that thing you bought damaged there, not used. And you say, my wife is not grateful. Number 4. No, I've been in number 3. A man that watch you fix your car, buy petrol. I was just giving you instance. Feed him and his family. Oh, child. You people are really following me. I love that. I love that. Okay, number 4. A man that pretends or ignore needs in his home and expect the wife to do it all. A man that pretends and ignore needs in his home. You will see need. You put your eye in front as if you didn't see it. If they tell you, before they tell you, leave me alone. Just Gary, you they provoke. If you not buy the Gary, who go buy them? Who will buy it? I preach often in this church. I say, learn monthly to plan your family. As a man, according to what you earn, you can carry 20,000 and give your wife. Say, my wife, go to bush market. Or if your wife, God will bless my father. My father, that is how we saw my father married my mother. I don't know the part of Edo State my father used to go. He used to buy a basket of tomato. He does it monthly. He buy a basket of pepper, buy yam, but everything plenty. He does that once in a month. And with a bag of rice, he offload it. So my mother know how to manage those things for 1 month. So the only thing he gives my money maybe to go and buy meat and, there are basic things. You can go to a poultry and meet a poultry person. Tell me, please, give me 24 pieces of live chicken. They slaughter it there, do it there, package it and give to your wife. Make sure they on generator to preserve it. These things are cheaper. Just like gas is cheaper than kerosene. But some of us don't know because we feel that kerosene is a poor man thing. Kerosene is 2 times more expensive than gas. We don't know whether charcoal could be more expensive than kerosene. Charcoal. Okay, now. Plan your home. Provide money. I'm not telling you to give your wife 5 million. Budget, plan yourself according to what you have. And in this country, if you don't have a freezer, you can't go far. If you don't have a gen that can carry the freezer, you can't go much. You have to deny yourself some things. I'm teaching about home today. That's why I'm going in those areas. You have to plan yourself very well. Deny yourself some pleasure so that you and your wife can get a freezer. There is a freezer me and my husband started with. This Tamaku, the small one. Start there. From there, you cannot graduate to the big double-decker. According to your family, plan it, get it. Then look for a generator that can carry that thing. How? You can deny yourself and use chargeable lantern if there is no light from 6 to 9 or 10. 10 o'clock on that generator to carry that freezer till day break. And as long as it carries daybreak, everything in that freezer will be preserved and blocked. Plan yourself. So you won't be running market every minute. Plan yourself. It's cheaper. I'm telling you this truth, it's cheaper. It's economical. And some of you that will say, I know they eat food where they cook, where they remaining day. You cook, let your wife eat. You see, before you come up with some principle, make sure you are giving your wife like 1 billion naira every month. I know they eat food where they break. Say you be who? Even God, they eat food where they break. Don't put laws that will be difficult. We're talking of the economy. We're talking of family. Sit down to plan with your wife. Send her to bush market. Get plantain. You can get 4 bunch. The unripe, the ones you don't want it to ripe, you cut it out, wrap it and put it in the freezer. As long as it's in the freezer or in the fridge, it cannot ripe. Then the one you want it to ripe, from there you people can be frying and be eating. You go, because at times Port Harcourt market is too expensive. You go and look for beans. As a man, they bring it, select it, remove all the stones and put the pepper there and preserve it. Once in a month, you get yam. At least get basic food for your family. It will make your family eat well. It's not up to your wife to be getting vegetable and other things to be mixing it. Is that okay? It's cheaper than down to 2,000 you are giving your wife every morning to go to. If a woman has said, every day you are going to market, say, Mommy, and my husband, 2,000 every morning. So you don't trust your wife to give her 50,000 for 1 month. If she misuses it, bluff. If she misuses, what did I say? Bluff. Bluff. If you see what you can buy for you and your children to eat, give them. Ignore her. I'm coming to that of a woman. So a man should not ignore the needs of his home. A man should not get offended when you are demanded to solve the need of a man. It makes you less a man. It's your home. You should take care of it. You should be responsible to it. You should think of it first. Not only your parents. If God has blessed you, extend the same hand to your parents in the village. You might send money monthly. Tell them, Mommy, Daddy, monthly. Mommy, use this 10,000 for 2 of you. Use this 30,000 to buy things for you and my father. Don't think that way. Don't always think to eat and go and finish everything. Your stomach is portrayed while your children are leaning. Egyptian Pharaoh dream. Fat cow and lean cow. Living in the same house. You are getting reports, but all your children look like Kwashoko. Number 5. Now go check. Number 5. A man that does, I'm telling you, untamed characters that kill love in marriage. Is that what I'm teaching you? Right on. 5. A man that does not provide feeding money. There's something they call feeding money. There's something they call allowance you give to your wife for your wife. I say it again. There's something they call feeding money, house money. There's something you call, if you are a man hearing me, from the beginning of your marriage till now, you don't separate anything to give to your wife to that you're a wicked husband. I say it again, you are not a loving husband. That woman, somebody gave birth to her. That woman was taking care of herself. You love her shape. It's things that made her look before you married her. So bringing her into your home, you will not be giving only money for food. You forget the woman herself. The only day that woman look good is child dedication. I put it as a law in this church. If you are doing child dedication, I must sit, I will call you. So what is your wife wearing? Initially, when I was doing my husband said, my wife, I think I'm liking this thing you are doing. Same with her, I said, never, she will not wear it. I don't care to know. Even if it's a material of 25 naira a year, go and buy it and sew for her. It's not as if a woman to carry a baby in the womb 9 months and push the baby. Some things. Mothers have to be telling our sons truth. I don't carry belly. I don't born children. I know what it took me. Even with all my sweet delivery and everything, still it wasn't funny. If there's anything I can't forget in taking care of children, if you ask me, the most strenuous part of raising children is breastfeeding. Not, oh God. In the night you don't eat. You eat like a fool. Like me that like looking fit. You have to eat because of your breast meat. You have to eat so that you will not collapse. You have to eat so that your brain and your eye will not spin. You eat like, just eat like a fool for the sake of your child. How much more baby boys that suck like fire? May they suck you 1 minute, when you see as life they sweet. You think that that's what they do for romance? A man that does, am I really talking here? A man that does not provide feeding money. I say feeding money is separate. Allowance for your wife is what? Separate. To take care of herself. You can start with 3,000. You can start with 2,000. Just start with something and watch how God will bless you. Some men, January to December, you don't know what is my wife take. Smart to say, my wife don't love me again. I said until they get the love. Happy here. A man that does not provide feeding money. Under number 5. That does not stock his home. Under number 5. That does not, sorry. A man that does not provide feeding money for his father is number 5. That doesn't give money to stock his home, or money to cook food, or money to buy provision, or money to refill the gas, or give his wife money for herself. That is 5 points under there. To stock his home, to cook food, to buy another thing is provisions. Provisions have turned to be very expensive. Provision sellers are just escalating price anyhow. People supplying to them are just escalating price anyhow. Share in Nigeria, we go stay, we go see. We go see, we go run. You will buy tin tomato today, it's 200 naira. In the morning, go back in the afternoon, they tell you it's 320 naira. We go to buy. God go to provide. We go see who go tire. Things are unnecessary. Things are just flying up anyhow. And the same man that gave you gave your wife 1,000. He now came and said it's not enough. You say, I beg you, get out. Whether enough or not, leave me alone. No, you should listen. Sweetheart, why is it not enough? Honey, this spaghetti, yesterday I went to, the noise is much inside, please. If you want to preach, I give you the mic. The spaghetti I bought is 150. But yesterday I sent our daughter. It's not 300 naira. Okay? So you, the man, should listen. You don't say, don't do that. Listen. Or you go and find that. Okay, honey, if that is the so, if that is how it is, let me see if we can go to Aba or go to my, let's look for wholesale. If I can arrange money and get a carton. Hence the children like eating it. You don't bluff. No, you don't do that. It's your home. It's your family. These things dagger women to the heart. Women, is it true? So you refill the gas. You do what? You refill the gas. And you there refilling gas for don't be wasting gas anyhow. You want to cook with a gas of big mouth. You carry a small pot and put in and increase the gas to the end. What do you think that will happen? Gas is a flame. Gas is what? A flame. You control gas according to the pot. Do I say it again? You control gas according to the size of the bottom of the pot on top of the gas. It's not everything you put to turn the gas to the end. The whole flame. And as the flame is going, the gas is going. And you, because you are not the one that bringing the money, the person that bringing the money, they eat them. You won't be a waster. You won't be a waster. They will refill gas. Under 3 days, the gas is finished. That's what the man called you stupid idiot. Because at that time, it's not insulting you. It's the anger of money he's spending that is assaulting you. Very wasteful. You want to cook food. You will not cook food according to the quantity you know you will finish. You finish, you will see rice here. You see beans, food littered everywhere. This one is another topic again. Very wasteful. They cannot cook food and remain it and keep it in the fridge. Maybe later they will eat it back. You want to cook rice, everybody. You know it's rice. Cook the quantity everybody will finish now. Don't cook, except you are targeting tomorrow, they will use it. So you don't cook rice because your husband bought 1 bag of rice. Everywhere is rice. Eat rice in the morning, eat rice in the afternoon, eat rice in the night. Fire brigade start morning, afternoon, night, fire brigade. Until rice finish. And maybe where the man bought the rice, he has not finished paying. So you are not telling the man said, that is, the next thing you come, you will get out. Say, my husband is insulting me. Be laughing. No? Waster. Number 6. A man that does not care for his wife, even in sickness, but desire all the care and attention. You don't care for your wife. You see this caring. I'm writing a book on care. I've come to discover, thank you, my dear. I've come to discover the major thing the devil passed through to afflict people in marriage is this lack of care. A woman will be sick. The husband will ignore. The same woman cook for you. The same woman do everything for you. Some of you will come. Now, my lady, come on, my lady, go give me food, I beg. No care. You will never carry your wife to hospital. You will say, but I've sent my driver. What will your driver do for your wife? At times, what he faster is that touch, is that attention. He's staying there talking with the person. He is faster. Some people die in anguish on unnecessary sickness that is not supposed to kill them because of anguish of the heart. Negligence, you refuse to reach out for them when they needed you most. How do you feel when you are hurt, everybody abandon you? How do you feel when you're hurt, everybody is around you, telling you we are with you, we love you? How do you feel? How do you feel you lost somebody? Church, people you believe in, everybody neglect you. How do you feel you lost somebody, all of them are with you, encouraging you, strength? How do you feel? Mothers, teach your children, both gender, how to care. Don't stand. I've given this example many times when I gave back to my first child. I almost died in the hospital crying. You know, when a woman put to bed, all her body is empty. My husband will come. This is the bed where I'm lying down. My husband will come. He will chatter heaven and earth. He will go, oh, sweetheart, I'm proud of you. I love you. Thank you. From here. And I'm dying for my husband to just touch me. And before I know it, I started crying. My mother said, why are you crying? I said, what happened? Is it because I put to bed my husband is not touching? My mother said, God forbid. Well, tell me what you want. I said, he's not touching me. This is 2 days. He only come out from far, sweetheart, sweetheart. I want him to touch me. I was crying. My husband said, no. My mother said, no, it's not so. You know, maybe he forgot your husband. She is here morning. And he comes morning. At times he stayed hours. Gisting me. You know, none of those G's they enter. All I needed is that touch, that peg. Just to tell me I love you. That love where they tell me from far, no, they enter. You know, they enter. I love you without touching. You know, they enter. That is why you married me, to bring me closer to yourself. Some of us were not caring. And that's how we train our children. You tell somebody sorry from far. You don't touch. There's a place of touch. I'm not talking of seduction now. I'm talking of let your affection, care go with touching. Touch the person. How are you feeling? One day I was going out. So as I was going, I was tired. One of my sons and the wife came and carried me. So I immediately carried me, and I put my hand on the son and put my hand on the daughter. The wife started crying. I said, I don't understand. What is the problem? He said, Mommy, my husband doesn't touch me. I said, I don't get you. I said, no, stop this joke. He said, I'm true. He's here. I'm talking to you the way you touch me. I feel like to lie down on your hand. Jesus. I said, drop my bag. You know me. I said, drop my bag. He said, but we make love. I said, we know the talk of exam. We know the talk of to write exam. I'm not talking of making of love. You mean you don't touch? He said he doesn't touch. I don't know what is his problem. He said, okay, Mommy, I'm touching him now. I said, no, that's not the touch. Two of you just follow me and be going to my house. I sat down and I educated them. And the husband came back to tell me, you know that thing is from my family. I saw it. My wife, since I married my wife has never asked me on money. All she has been asking me is touch me. So I'm feeling, touch. Are you really okay? But you made it clear to me. Since that day, my daughter told my husband is all over me. That is what it should be. Some of us, we don't care. You don't care. My mother deceived me and told me, let her rush and go and collect something from the house. I didn't know he went to see my husband. My husband came back and stayed with me on my bed. Start touching me. Say, let me see your stomach. I started crying. He said, I'm sorry, forgive. Why are you crying? I didn't know my mother, they've gone to gossip me. I said, you refused to touch me. He said, you would have tell me. And I told him, he put his hand on my, I said, as he put his hand on my, I slept off. He's my husband. I needed that care. Learn to care for each other. I'm the one holding mic saying it. Some of you are dying of care. You don't give your wife care. You don't give her attention. You don't give her affection. I'm not talking of love making. That's not what I'm talking about. Care. Show concern. If you can't cook, show concern. Praise the Lord. Number 7. A man that cannot listen to his wife, counsel will die for nothing. There are men that can never listen to their wife. And if you are married, you don't listen to your wife. See, your life is in the finger of everybody. You see, women, they are not normal. Permit me to use that word. At times you want to go out, your wife will tell you there's a way I'm feeling. Please obey your wife and stay. Obey your wife and stay. If I begin to mention it, is wrong. Had it been his Bible, I would have been mentioning it. Cases will be dead, they are crying. I told him, he refused to listen to me. Nobody will advise you better than your wife. Because if you dance and make money, if you dance well, people spray you money, it's two of you that will enjoy the money. If you break leg, it's she that will carry you to hospital. So she will give, I don't know if you understand the proverb I get. So she will give you the best advice. Except you marry a winch. What you can carry you go meet a winch? Learn to listen to your wife. Some of you, your wife, since you marry, when you are marrying the girl have sense. Immediately she start having children for you, she don't get brain. You even tell her to your face, brainless. You don't get sense. Your wife might not be educated as you are, but I'm telling you, she's your wife. Listen to her. Your wife might not work in the same office with you. I'm telling you, listen to her. I've told you a story I met when I was working in Share. I think when I had my second child, I was in IA. So I discovered something. Because I was in IA, I saw this life drama. My Oga, the wife, she's a graduate, but she not to know. But the woman is principality in project. That is 10 kobo no the leak. You know, human being, 10 kobo no the leak. So the man works, she invests. I said, what a combination. I came to know because of some checks and because of some movement, since maybe send driver to, that's why she now started gisting me. I said, what? The man is working. She is serious investing. She will show me hotel they built, show me properties. She said, this is the work. My husband pay me every month. I said, are you serious? How much? He said, pay me 180,000 every month. I said, I like your business. So he said, my business is to invest all my husband's salary very well. So tomorrow he leaves here, we have something to rock our life. Some of you left LNG, left share, left. You left with billion, but today you are. Because you never believed in your wife. You never sat down to plan with your wife. You didn't think of because the work you are doing will not give you the time to do this. Engage your wife. I'm not saying she will not make mistakes. If she make mistake, correct her. Throw her back. She will not allow the money to go wrong because you know this is investment that will keep two of you. Some of you live your life as if you don't know you will stay long till 90 years. You're only living for now. What of when you are 90 years? Or you want to have the mindset our forefathers them have. You are investing on, you get to a point, stop doing so your children will begin to take care of you. It's not really a wisdom. Plan as you're working hard. Work hard. Think when I'm 90. What will I be using to generate money without being a pressure to my children? Think ahead. You carry all your time, carry all your energy, carry all your heart, give a company. And you are making money. The money you are not reinvesting in. Some of you bought properties. The properties are there lying idle. Nothing is being done there. Because you don't trust your wife. You feel your wife will thief your money. Some of you listening to me, some properties you have, your wife doesn't know where they are. The same people you confided on is them that will kill you. Even if it's your brother, he will kill you well. Once you confide on any person, your secret treasures, making him know that your family member did not, he must waste you and collect it. That's wisdom some of you don't have. Why should your wife kill you when you know that it's the inheritance of she, you, and the children? She will even protect you. Tell you not to eat too much fat. Don't eat too much so that you'll be alive. Two of you will enjoy it. Pastor Beverly knows what she's talking about. I don't want to call names. Allow your wife to know everything you have. Plan with her. Execute with her. Don't live your life only for now. If it's half plot, you can get now. Two of you didn't put fork in your throat, as the Bible says in Proverbs 23. Deny yourself some appetite and go and get half plot of land. Build it. Move in there. Even if it's 2 rooms upstairs, 2 rooms downstairs. Now duplex. Park in there. Park in there. At least stop paying rent. Other money you are having, begin to save. Pay your tithe, save. Pay your tithe, save. Give to Kingdom World. Pay your children's school fees. Save. 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 I'm shouting is save. That's one English church does not want to hear. Save. For tomorrow. So listen to your wife's counsel. Number 8. A man that turns conversation into a fight. That is a man with easily outburst anger that is full of violence. A man that turns conversation into a fight. You don't enter one chance. Do you know in marriage there are people that cannot sit down and talk without it ending to quarrel? Because of I too know. I too know. See, before you marry a man, try him. If you notice his understanding is shallow, wrong. I've said this many times. People are asking me, why didn't you marry so person? He's good. He's a businessman. I said, then, businessmen don't go to school then. Early 80s, they don't go to school. They only do business. And where I'm going, I can't marry a man that didn't go to school. I'm sorry. Because I have discovered my destiny. The first thing I pursued in life was to discover who I will become. do the same. It helps you to choose your partner. It helps you to do what? Choose your partner. So you don't go and marry somebody that is not going where you are going. Tomorrow you begin to force the person to go. In forcing, you break the person. It helps you to select. It's not because the man carry jeep, because the man buy me motor. No. That was not. I was looking for something. I knew the hunger, the unquenchable appetite I have for God, the tears, my anguish in secret places, praying for people's life to be better. I knew my life was not ordinary. And I can't marry a man that will tell me, you pray too much. Oh. Now prayer we go eat for this house. Who would have allowed me to pray from morning to evening? Can a businessman allow me to do that? No. So I needed to marry somebody that with like mind. Who I will say, honey, I finished putting my house. I put this man in charge. Please, I want to separate myself for 2 days. At times, it's my normal life. At times, I sit on the chair. I've said it. I sit on chair from 8 a.m. to 5 in the evening. Praying, studying, writing. I have my time. I know when I stop to take care of my home. So don't just, and every man you see, you fall in love. He break my heart. How many people they break your heart? Both the one that is passing on the street break your heart. Both the one that was going to be a parlor break your heart. Your heart have no cause. It have no direction. There are people you cannot pay attention to. When I was a young girl, people don't know. They say rich people is always coming to me for marriage. I'm using charm. I just look at them and laugh. The only thing that made me different was I have a course I have set for myself. I'm following. If you don't fix that picture, you can't come in. I don't even go to pray. Once I check you, you don't fit that course. I say, no, we can't go. Me and you will quarrel. So you now as a young man, not every girl you see, because Coca-Cola shape, he has is busty, is Ikebe super, is no. Marriage is more than that. And that is why you're always looking for people that carry jeep, people that give you dollars. People, no, it's not true. A man can walk up to you, it's not with dollar and pounds, but it's going where you are going, you marry him. Two of you synergize, you will arrive there fast. Two is, the Bible says, better than what? I will only stop at that of man. Next month, I'll enter woman. All right? So you people don't say, I cheat you. Number 9. I'm rounding up. Number 9. A man that can't defend you or be on your side, but always take side with or not against you. A man that cannot defend you, nor be on your side, but always take side with or not against you. This one is another major crisis. Anything you are saying your husband is against it. Some of you notice this in a relationship, you say it doesn't matter. If you are talking A, your husband will leave you and support you. If I love you, you are talking A, I'll say A is right. When we leave there, I say, honey, that A no right too. But I just supported you. That A no right. That is love. Your husband is never taking your side. He's always taking the side of the opposite. That man does not love you. You are just deceiving yourself. Any person that loves you will defend you. He will protect you. Even when you are talking trash, you say, yes. Sweetheart, you are right. When you people live there, sweetheart, you are not right. I said it because of people. Don't say this again. You and the brother have issue with side them. If you holler him inside them, he knows the truth, he will win. I said, what do you? He said, I don't have anything to say in this matter. Make them know side talk. You are a sellout. That is not a husband. You are not a husband. A husband defends his wife. A husband takes side with the wife. Even when your wife do wrong, you take side with her. Go back to the room and put your wife in what? Order. You must take side. That is marriage. Even in this world, You did something wrong. God will take side, defend you, deliver you, bring you in, and now warn you. He will not leave the devil to devour you. Can you tell me you are my husband? Anytime I have something with somebody, you're always taking side with the person. And you come back to touch me, I love you. I will fling your hand out. It's not love. It's not love. It's not being, no, this I'm honest. You never see honesty. You shouldn't have for that marriage. You go see honesty. You will see honesty. By the time your wife dish food, carry bone and arrange it, put one meat on top. That is the honesty. You will be eating it. By the time only you stay in that house, you know, at times, when you marry like this newly, begin to feel I'm a man. Wait a time, your age is dropping. You know? A time will come in, all those people that used to tell you, hey, a big ball of them will disappear to be the same woman. Now you don't have anything to shake you. Now you are normal. I will know where you will start from the same woman. Or maybe the person falls sick. You will see the whole friends with this heart. The same woman you despise is the same woman that will begin to carry you. So what do you have to say about it? You don't do that. Take side with your wife. Is that okay? Number 10. A man that loads you with financial responsibility, not take care of the wife's need. He loads you with financial responsibility, but he does not take care of you. This one is coming with working class women. If most women earn money, if they tell you what they see in marriage, you cry. You cry. You cry. Some of these women carry virtually 90% of the responsibility of the home. And if they talk, some of the men will threaten. Not all of them. And they don't want to cry. So people will not say they are arrogant. Because you are earning money. You don't do that. You don't load your wife with your family responsibility and you don't take care of that woman. It's wickedness. The next one, number 11. A man that cannot discuss his financial standing with his wife. Somebody say, Pastor Beverly, talk. A man that cannot discuss his financial standing with his wife. There are men that can never tell their wife how much they earn. You are not doing me, you are doing yourselves. And you that your husband told you how much you earn, you now use ruler and pencil to be calculating the salary before you come. Or calculator and pens and biro to be calculated. You need prayer. You begin to calculate before the money will arrive. You don't do that. A man must be honest to his wife and tell his wife, this is how much I earn. So that the wife will cut her appetite according to the husband's salary. And it's not everything in the salary all of you eat down. It's not everything. There are people, once is the man that have the money, they will discuss. Let me start it like this. Okay, I'm talking of the man. It's vice versa. If it's the man that is generating the money, planning will start. Suggestion will start. Idea will be running. If it's the woman that is making the money, the woman no go agree, make them discuss them. Vice versa. These are cases as a pastor I've handled. If it's the woman that is generating the money, the man will begin to plan, begin to instruct what to do. If it's the man that earns the money, the woman does not know anything about the money. If she dare to ask a slap. Did you get what I just said now? Vice versa is evil. It's not conducive for marriage. Two of you should be open to each other. Sweetheart, I earn 700,000 a month. Okay, me, outside of my business, my own gain, I make 1.5 million in a month. Okay, beautiful. 1.8 million, remove tithe. 700, remove tithe. Beautiful. Okay, we've removed tithe so that the money will be preserved. Devourer will not waste us. Abi, say, okay, oh yeah, let's plan. Sweetheart, let's remove 100,000 two of us open it in joint account, that two of you will be what? Signatory. And two of you should be receiving the alert. Nobody withdraws without the other knowing. I say it again. Two of you will be seeing the word alert. And nobody is the power to withdraw without the other person, except in the case of death or divorce. So two of you will be seeing what is going on in the account. What are you doing with that 100,000? Using it to save for project, save to change cars, save to do major things. In so doing, the man will not spend anyhow because you people have to save. The woman will not allow her husband to spend anyhow because they know they are saving for tomorrow. They are paying for house rent. They are paying for shop rent. So they are trying to save, to look for comfort. Am I really teaching you people something today? Not the one they will do. The man will go behind to collect the money. The woman is common with women. The woman will go and collect the money. Honey, I don't understand. 300,000. Hey, I forgot to tell you that day. I just have need, and I feel you will understand. You are my husband. Are you not my husband? Sure, you are my husband again. I just removed 300,000. He's that stupid man. No. He was just disturbing me of that necklace. I decided to, from there, transfer 300,000. Honey, not for this. If not for this now, I beg, leave me alone. Trouble have started. Malice have started. No, you don't do that. You don't do it. Couples must agree to save and plan and execute. When it's my money, we share discussion, we discuss. When it's your own money, it should be the same. Not when it's your money, you start hiding for me not to know what you earn. But when it was my own, all of us, everything was on the table. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Somebody is defrauding the other. It doesn't make sense. So two of you should be open financially to each other. The next one, I round up. What men does that keep the love in their marriage. A man that goes out alone with friends and abandon his wife and children at home to chop life. One day, I went out to buy something. This is the first time I'm sharing this thing. And I saw my member chopping life. And I asked him, what are you doing here? You came to enjoy yourself. He said, Mommy, I came to... I said, what of your wife? I said, they're at home. I said, I said, yes. I said, bring out your phone. He said, Mommy, what's the problem? She's aware. I used to come here to ease off. I said, your wife used to stay at home and suffer. He said, no, Mommy, don't get it. I said, bring out your phone. Am I not your pastor? He said, Mommy, no problem. Bring out, call your wife. I said, call your wife. Tell your wife to carry a taxi. I start coming here. I'm here, I'm not shifting. Tell your wife to carry a taxi. And come. He said, Mommy, but I said, tell your wife to carry a charter. And come here. Charter is charter. You don't have money to pay. He said, no, I have money. My mom is not so. I'm waiting for friends. I said, is your wife your enemy? Call her. Looking at, honey, where are you? He said, I'm in the house. He said, if I call the name of the house, some of you will know. He said, let her hold the children. Charter a taxi. Me and Pastor Beverly, I met Pastor Beverly here. Charter a taxi, just come and meet me so we can have fun. I said, I'll be giving you some. Be talking, I'm hearing. Be talking. He said, come, just be coming. He said, but I didn't plan. He said, don't need to plan. I said, give me phone. I'm commanding you now, wear cloth and start coming to this place now to come and chop life. I said, and do it fast. He said, Mommy, now I understand. Mommy, understand. Don't say it again, I'm coming. Before 45 minutes, she landed. I said, sit down, chop life with him. I don't know where we get this mindset from. You go out with your friends. You squash 30,000, 5,000, 15,000, 100,000. You abandon your wife at home. Where do we get these things from? Where do we get them from? This thing I'm telling you, 98% of men does it. And when you get there, he said, no, then I don't say they go chase woman. No, they don't chase woman. Hear me. Oh. I didn't say there's a woman there, they went to sleep. My daughter came. I said, stay there. I said, two of you can be eating. I said, eat. Make sure you take extra. Eh? Take extra. Thank you. I said, take extra. Make sure you take away for your children. Say, mommy, they don't sleep. I said, come on, shut up, take extra. Take. Put it in the fridge. You don't get free. Say, I get free. I said, take extra. Tomorrow, warm and eat. My son face swear. He thought it's only me that came there. Didn't know that my husband asked me to go there to wait for him. He's coming. While we are there, my husband arrived. The person that came with him carried the car and left. Carry my car so that two of us will use his car. My husband said, what a coincidence. What are you both doing here? I said, man, it's really coincidence. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. My son face swear. I said, enjoy your life. When I told my husband said, what? I said, it's me that brought the wife here. Let her be chopping life here too. If you are going from Nkwobi, carry your wife. That's why they're giving you poison in a joint every time. Once in a week, carry your wife from Nkwobi. Carry your wife for point and kill. Carry your wife and buy suya. Don't eat it in the house. Stay somewhere else. Open it. Eat the suya hot there. Gist and come back home. Take your wife out. These are the things that make love. It doesn't die. How can you marry a woman? A woman is confined to the house. If, praise God, is a woman that is managing business or working, once she returns, she confines to the house. Why you cruise the whole earth? Me, Pastor Beverly, in our life, me and you go to cruise them. That is why I stop on. I know they grill. If my husband says, daddy says flying out, I say, okay, where are you going? He said, I'm going for program. I said, okay, one, no problem. Go where? He come back, I'm going for. I said, what are you going for? He said, I want to separate myself. I said, okay. In my heart, I said, two. The third one, so what they I said, honey, we are not going anywhere. This time we are going together. He said, I don't get you. I'm going for. I said, I'm also a pastor. We are going together. You've gone three. Asking of one is not selfishness. Let's go together. Say, no, it's not so. I'm just managing. I said, manage me together. Let's go. He said, call Jacob, or it's Jacob. It's Jacob. I say, I don't call him any Jacob. Any way you are managing to squeeze up, manage me and go. Me and you will manage and go. Me and you will manage and come back. Take your wife to those joints. That place you drink pepper soup. You and your wife should drink pepper soup. Your wife does not forbid good time. Some of you, since you married your wife, you have not taken only your wife out. If you manage to take it with your children, you need to see them in a restaurant with speed. You need to see some men carry their wife to carry and say, what you say, what? At times, me and my husband will go gossip tire for a restaurant. You will just know it's a woman they manage to bring her. She's looking everywhere like him. The man will abandon him and the children, busy making cars, busy doing all those, busy doing all the things he's doing. The woman will only be shouting with all her children. Small thing, he will bark like God, all of them. I'm going to remember all the laugh on last month. If I talk about women, I'm going to no offend. So take your wife out. Spend thousands on her. It's wrong for you to spend 10,000 in restaurant to enjoy yourself and return home and give your wife 1,500 to cook food. It's wickedness. I say it again, it's wickedness. You spend 5,000 outside, you give your wife 700 naira to manage, my wife manage. But you spend 5,000 outside with friends. It doesn't make sense. Lastly, any man that hides his money from his wife. If a husband, you are hiding you need to see this drama. Some men, as they are coming, they will become pregnant. They will hide the whole money in their trousers just for the wife not to see. If I'm your wife, you hide money, I catch them. I go eat them. I go eat. As I told my husband, I said, I don't know why you know they do such. Now therefore finish you. A woman called me 4 years ago and told me he saw where the woman hid 500,000. He said, Pastor Beverly, my husband. I said, your husband is not wicked. It's savings. The savings and current account that God opened for you. He said, I don't understand you. I said, this is the savings and current account Jehovah God has opened for you. Carry the money. He said, Mommy, I said, if you want to kill you, run to my house. I'm ready. She said, well, I said, carry it and go and pay for shop. You be begging him for shop. He said he doesn't have money. He said, carry it and go and spend. He said, Mommy, I said, am I not your mother? I said, yes. I said, is she still a member in this shop? Carry the money and go and pay for shop. I said, go and look for shop. If you are afraid, give me the money, let me hope for you. He said, okay, Mommy, I will do. I said, he will, okay, if you are, because she was shaking. I said, has he terrorized you to this point? He said, Mommy, I don't want his trouble. I said, carry the money, go and pay for shop. Go, begin to buy goods to stock into that shop. You don't get money now. Wait, now the men film, they come. She took the money and went to go and pay. I'm telling you life drama. Now, if I begin to tell you the things I've experienced in ministry, will not go here. I stop at this story. She carried the money and to go and pay for the shop, 120,000. He said, Mommy, what if you ask him? Tell her, I said, God provide. Is it not God that provided? That is manna falling down from heaven. You see it? And she paid. The man was like, sweetheart, who gave you money? He says, God, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. She went to Chatter. He said, Mommy, I'm going to buy. I said, finish. Buy everything, start your business. But after 2 months, the husband said, honey, he said, what is it? I don't know whether it's a mistake. There's a money they gave me to keep. I don't know where. The wife said, look for it very well, you see it. So she married. Immediately the husband drove her. She called me, said, Mommy. My husband is looking for which money? I said, which money? He said, the money I took. I said, the savings and current account. I said, I beg, make her pass. You thief any money? He said, Mommy, I don't thief any money. What God have joined together? The money started with somebody gave me the money to keep. Later he kept his money he was saving. He used many methods. The wife said, look, I said, don't say yes, don't say no. Just join him and be looking for the money. I'm standing on the altar. I did this thing. God is my witness. And I asked God, he said, you have not sinned. I said, God, thank you. Later, the same man was sacked. Later, the same man was sacked. He told me, Mommy, I'm feeling like to tell my husband what happened. I said, you are free to tell him now. His blood has come. He opened the husband. The husband said, honey, thank you for using the money. I was hiding it from you. He said, who gave you that? They said, Pastor Beverly. He came to me. Say, Mommy, I want God will bless. Even though it hurts me, but thank you. At least it's for my wife who has survived until I get a job. Now he has gotten back his job. If you hide money, I see him. Let's be upstanding.